Hi everyone. In today's podcast video, we will be talking about the Mitacs Globalink internship, which is offered by the government of Canada. So I have today Ayushi Agarwal, who had in past the Mitacs Globalink internship. So we will be asking many questions and would be able to get answers about that. So Ayushi, will you please introduce yourself?
So, hey everyone, I'm Ayushi Agarwal. So, I've been working for past 1.5 years here at Walmart in the Smart team as an ML engineer with an expertise in ML ops. So, I recently graduated from PS University at year 2022. And during my college years, I got an opportunity to work at the Mitacs Globalink research internship as at University of Alberta.
Okay. Uh, so my the first question was like there are many colleges of tier 3 in India. So can a tier 3 student apply for the Mitacs internship, or like is he eligible to apply, or should he or she doesn't apply at all?
So the first thing I would ask you to is go to the MyTax website and check out if your college is eligible or not. If it is one among them, definitely apply for it and give it a shot. If it's not, unfortunately, you cannot apply to the MyTax research internship. Yeah.
Yeah, when you applied for the internship, so what was the thought process that you had? So like you would be thinking like the many students across the globe from IITs, from MITs would be applying for this internship. So like, did you face any second thought like, what's the profit that I'm applying to this internship? Like I have to compete with these students and anything like that.
Okay. So I would say that if you have enough amount of research projects done and added up in your resume, or let's say if just for the sake of it you're interested in pursuing your masters or phd in one of the universities in Canada, then do give it a shot because it offers you a lot of benefits if you actually go in future and pursue your masters and phd from one of these universities. And for the second part of it, I mean, you should not undermotivate or under think that you cannot do that. You will only know it after competing and giving your best shot. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, we should at least try. Better to try than to like just don't apply for it.
Yeah.
Another question is like, does background matter? Like, can a person from a different background can go like from a mechanical or EC branch or electrical branch? Can a person from that branch apply for the MITEX internship in the branch of MLAI?
Okay, so there are two parts for this. So when you're applying for the projects, you should see that if you have good amount of knowledge or skills to work on that project that you're applying for. And the second part is if you have already done some research or some projects on those skills, then it definitely helps you because while selecting your resumes or your CVs, the professors do look into if you're the best match for this application or for this work or not. So the person who has more capability or more research or more what like interest or skills, they'll give you more preference. So it's not that key you cannot apply, but do take this in mind before applying. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. So before moving ahead, the main part which I would like to ask you is that what are perks and benefits of working at MITEX? So
Okay. So there are a lot of benefits. So first of all is you get to work under a professor at one of the best universities in Canada. You get to connect with people across the globe. The third thing is definitely you get paid for what you work for. So and the fourth best part is of course what I mentioned before as well, that when you want to pursue your phds and masters in Canada, they definitely look into your uh, work experience at MyTax. So you can directly reach out to those professors and ask for a uh, for your to review your application and ask you if you can give some projects on the same.
how much stipend can a student expect if he works for the MITEX internship? because we know that for the Google Summer of Code, there is a
Mm,
huge stipend if we are selected.
mm.
So that motivates lots of students to go. Like it's not wrong that having money is in the internship is not wrong. So just to like motivate some of the students that you can also give a shot at the Mitex. So can you just give a round figure how much the internship
I
is?
can say that it's around one, 1 lakh. So for 3 months, but I would say that more than the money, it's the work and the collaboration that you do, and the benefits that you get after getting through one of the universities. So that is much more than it depends on you totally. That if you want to go into the research side into a university, or your main preferences, but definitely both of them are good at their own. So
Yeah. Uh, so my next question is the application process, like how to apply, what are the steps, and how to prepare, like how to frame up our answers and prepare for the resume and the other processes, whichever is there for the application for the Mitacs internship. Can you brief it about?
okay, so my tax has like couple of requirements that you have to check once before applying. So the first thing is you should check if your college is eligible or not. If yes, then do get your resume prepared accordingly. Like what are the research projects that you did during your during your college years, or if you did an internship already, what were the skills, what were the projects, the impact that it had. And I think my tax also has a preference for the GPA. So you should have like at least above 8.5 during before applying to this my tax application, because I think during my time it was around 8.5, 8.6. So they do give preference for that. And I think you should frame your answers well before applying to the application, so don't repeat the mistake I did. So I mean, I I would have missed the deadline for by few days if I had not figured it out before. And yeah, do ask your professors for the LOR, and prepare your resume well, and frame your interest, and why do you want to pursue that particular project. So frame your answers around that.
Okay. Yeah. And who all students are eligible for it? Like the students of third year or second year? Like who students are eligible for this internship?
uh, it was during my fifth semester, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, during fifth semester, that should be your
Okay.
early third year.
Yeah, yeah. And after you had applied for the, okay, like after you had completed your application, how much time did you wait for the response to get from their side?
I think the application had closed early August. So I think it had also extended for a few days even after the actual deadline. So it was, I think, around 3rd of August, if I'm not wrong. And the people started getting their confirmation by early December. So I think the process takes around 3 months. So you can expect your uh, they have a thing like if you're under consideration, so they are still reviewing your application, and by the end of March you can get to know if you're into the MyTax internship or not.
Okay. And like if we are going to Canada, we also need to have the passport. So
Yeah.
what's the time duration that, like, should we have the passport ready with ourselves, or it's like just going on and Mitex will help in getting the visa of Canada?
Definitely, you should get your passport ready before applying. So, unfortunately, during my time, it was the pandemic era. So, we couldn't go and actually work at the university. Uh,
Oh,
and we had to continue it over remotely. So that's the one. Okay, yeah. Coming to the perk, you actually get to visit and work under the professor in the same university, and they do take you on trips around the place. So that's a very good perk, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like going to trips in Canada is like absolutely amazing. Like you would be able to see many more things. which I have not seen definitely in India.
And definitely the thing is it's free. So yeah.
Yeah, that also one of the main point over there. Uh, when you were selected for the interview, what questions did they ask to you? What's the DSA part? Was it asked, or was the any project it was asked to, or anything else?
So unlike other interviews that you give at the company, it wasn't a DSA round at all. So what they do is they give a brief introduction of themselves, and they ask you to give your brief introduction and the project that you have done. And let's say if you're opting for a project under that professor who will be taking your interview, so if you're eligible and if they think that you're the right fit for that, then you should definitely make them assured that you are the right person, that you have those skills, you know those programming languages, and you have done some research project or at least have some knowledge around research, how to write a paper. So definitely you can highlight those points while speaking to your professor.
Okay, yeah, great. And overall, how was the internship? Like, was it very difficult to complete it, or was it manageable, or was it too easy for you to do it?
Uh, so it was a 3 month long internship. So during the initial weeks, you onboard yourself. They give you the required, they give you the project, the GitHub links. You are also given the POCs that you can contact through. Definitely, there's a time parity that they work in Canada. So during my time, I used to weekly connect once with my professor, work on it, and give an update every Monday. So that would be evening, and for her it would be early morning. So and you can always, like, they give you the Gmail and their own chat where you can ask questions if you have any during your other days. So it was quite manageable. But the one thing is, you will be giving your exams as well, I think. You'll have your college going on as well as your internship. So during exam time, you have to manage your time well. So you have to do your college projects as well as your research internship.
Yeah, that would be challenging time. The internship during the exam duration, that would be a challenging task. Uh, so, if a student returns to pursue master's or PhD from Canada after completing the Mitacs internship, like, does it have any other benefits?
I don't know what exactly is the recent changes or benefits that they offer, but they do have like a scholarship that they do give for masters and PhD students if you want to pursue in one of the universities in Canada. So please do go through that once.
Yeah, if you are interested in master's or PhD after you have completed your Mitacs internship, so you can just look up to the latest rules that they have for the
Yeah.
universities at that time. And any other thing that you would like to share about your internship, like any other memorable event or the sad event, and if it's there, hopefully not, if you would like to share with us.
The only sad part I would say was I couldn't go to Canada and actually work there and have a experience working with professors and other students. But I think the good part was we were able to manage it, even though it was during the pandemic era. We were able to connect very well and collaborate on the project, and it was fun, I would say, like getting to know their culture. So I think the first 2 weeks they also ask everyone to join on a Zoom and then get to know each other, like what your cultures are, what your interests are. So I think those events were very fun.
Yes, absolutely. Even if you have worked remotely, you would have learned many more things uh, that will help you in future also.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ayushi, for letting us know this much information regarding the Mitacs internship. If you have any other questions, please feel free to drop the questions in the comment section. We will try to answer each of them. That's all for today's video. So like, share, comment and subscribe, and see you in the next one. Thank you.